Hello everybody, my name is Pyotr Yordanov, and in this video I want to review a trade I just took. Just to put things in perspective, I just reset the account on Lido Trading a moment ago. That's the first trade I take on the NQ. As you might notice here, it's incredibly messy. I'm absolutely not happy with the trade. There's a bunch of things that I believe we need to review in it. First one is first of all, I got bumped because when I was waiting for the account from the account to renew this month, and I was expecting that when it does, essentially my account gets reset. Turns out it does not, and I need to pay $75 reset fee. I don't know how I missed reading that, but I mean, I missed reading that. So I was bummed on New Year's when I realized, oh, it's not resetting. And I've been postponing paying the reset fee, thinking, well, I'm not ready yet, etc. And today, I mean, it's January 7th, and if I don't reset, well, I have another 20 days left. So I need to do this at some point. And so I finally did it, but I realized that as I was doing it, that first of all, I was afraid of doing the reset. But that was an emotional element to work with. And as I first got the resetted account and I wanted to put a trade right here around 4 p.m., which is literally 30 minutes before the market opens. I felt like excitement about the idea of going into trade. But then the thing is that I was also expecting to have a call with a recruiter to go on a job interview, and I wasn't sure when that was going to happen. It was supposed to be in 15 minutes after the person just got late, and that kind of put me on the edge because if we were supposed to have the call at 4, then it would be around essentially here when I would be deep in red. And so good luck having a job interview when you're in red. Well, regardless, the thing would happen, you see, this is how the market was. And I thought, okay, if we zoom out a little bit, then what we can see is that I saw this as an interesting level. That's another interesting level, and probably this high over here. This is how the day has been working. This is end of day. Okay, sure, no problem. Why the hell not? But then what I thought is that we see some accumulation over here. It breaks down, touches the moving average, and then like we have this massive bounce here, and it stops at the moving average. I saw this candle here, and I saw this rejection at DMA, and I thought, okay, that could be interesting. So I wanted to go on a bet and shorting here. I originally had to stop here, then I wanted to move here, but unfortunately I was a bit too late. As you can notice, that's not enough between the spread and everything just to move it very fast. To move the entry very fast. So I ended up being filled here, which is a horrible fill because this essentially makes me lose, I mean, a whole point, 4 ticks. That's like $20 per contract, well, whatever it is, but it still is a point, it's a tick. It's ticks that shouldn't be lost. And so when I got in the trades, I had a chance of like quitting, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not gonna freak out. No, but the mistake I did in trade is that I did not play the opposite scenario. I thought this seems to be going down, it's stopping the moving average, it's gonna break down. But the mistake I did is that I didn't realize it also could be breaking on the upside. So in an ideal world, I will be shorting here, and then I'll be covering back again here and entering again here. But if you see the candles, they were so aggressive, there was really no time because you just would have to market and you would have like bad entries. And so I was short here, and then this happened. And originally I had my stop here, and I thought, oh, I'll move my stop here. And then I was like, fuck it. Because I was at this emotional state, I would not put my stop, and then I did the typical mistake of DCAing, which is essentially me dollar cost averaging. I took this Fibonacci, and I'm like, well, maybe I bought the 61.8, but I didn't. Then I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I won't be buying the 61.8. Maybe what I'll do, I'll take a horizontal line over here, and I'll take the closes, and I'll just put an order, which is what I did. Then I thought I'll put more orders here. So I had one here. As you can see, I had one here, one here, one here. And then that happened. I figured, well, there's something interesting that's going on. This is a lot of upside. It's actually very aggressive. Look at the Heikinashi, it's very aggressive. At some point, it's going to recover. Well, what could be another objective? I figured we go here. We see this area. Maybe I should have lowered, actually. I didn't pick the area correctly. That would be the area. This is essentially what I got filled again. So what I figured when I saw it, it was just buying momentum. If you switch to candles, you see there was only one red candle here, which was literally maybe just like waiting for a moment and the massive breakout out of the range. Okay, that was good. But then we get in this area, and I was so lucky in the sense that I got 3 fills literally at the top, and I just noticed that. And the reason I have another short here is because I thought I'm gonna short the first break of a green candle. So because you see all the bottoms are not being broken, and I thought I'll just be the first one, you know, I'll just go gamble. Why the fuck not? And so that's what I did. I just got a short here, essentially meaning that by the time I got fills, I was big. I had 7 contracts. That was pretty big because those are NQs, not MNQs. So at the top, my biggest drawdown was $1,000. On this Lido account, $3,000 I just blow up and I just need to reset again. That's bad. That's really, really bad. So then I figured, okay, well, we're in this position. I'll just try and swim out of the position. What could happen? How can I swim out of it? Which could be interesting areas. I mean, my break even would have been around here, and I figured if I break even, I could, but then I need to at least put a tick if I want to take into account the fees, because if I have like seven NQs, there's gonna be some fees rack up. Maybe I think it's up to $70 in fees. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check with Rhythmic later on. So I figured, okay, you know what? No, let's try and like be a little bit technical about this. If this was an area, what could be the interesting areas of resistance? I mean, obviously we want to retest the breakout, which is over here. And so I thought, now it seems obvious in hindsight because it just touched it and reacted. So I figured we'll just go and we'll take a Fibonacci, 33%, which also at the time I didn't know this would be the moving average. Now I know it's moving average. I even thought of taking the Fibonacci over here, which would give us a confluence with this level, with this area. And so that's exactly what I did, you know? So I was here and I put I was a bit scared. I thought this might be a little bit too hopeful, too aggressive. In hindsight, of course, it seems reasonable, but you know, because I got this, that was emotionally, that was something. Because I got filled with 2 contracts first, and then I see my position being here with 5 contracts, and I'm like, shit, I'm fucked. And so I just hoped that this would fill me again. Maybe next time I might want to go with market if touched instead of limits. Could be. It's risky. Anyway, that's a different conversation. And so that happened. And then essentially I was filled, and it doesn't show in the P&L here, but essentially my P&L is plus 100. So my maximum drawdown was 1,000, with my P&L being 100. Oh, actually the market opens. Okay, that's interesting. There's a lot of upside. I mean, thank God I swam out of this, because you know this would have been in profit. Probably would have made some maybe $1,000 at this stage if I kept it. Of course, that's an if, and it was so risky, and I was emotionally drained from sticking here. But imagine I didn't close. I would just have blown the account by now. Simple as that. Yeah, that's this trade. It sucks. I mean, there were so many entries along the way up. Wow. All right. I mean, I wanted to review this. Fortunately, I'm up, but yeah, it was just such an unfortunate execution. Such an unfortunate execution. Even though the outcome is positive, I'm so annoyed at the result, because do this mistake again, and the account blows. Literally, I was just lucky. Anyway, there's also room to be grateful and be and not be like a bitch about it. That doesn't help. Um, yeah. So what I'm gonna try and do for the rest of the day. Jesus, that's why I need shortcuts. I want to buy here, seeing this the consolidation area. That'd be an interesting buy. I would expect it to at least get to this, see this here. If not, it could break down, but breaking down is me wanting to be. Yeah, I might want to test this area. If it breaks down, it could be a two-legged pull down. All right, I'll proceed with this review and try and, yeah. I mean, I would have totally lost if I wanted to go on the long there. It would have been a little bit late in the. Okay, but that's a two-leg pull down potentially. So let's try and get another buy stop. We'll put it on the Heikinashi. See what's going on here. Okay, keep on trailing the Heikinashi. Okay, that's good. Let's move to break even. Into this. It's good. One more candle. One more. Stopped. All right. What just happened? All right, we made $55, which is great. I mean, I'm happy. Any money made is money made. This should be. I should have re-entered. No, I shouldn't have re-entered. There was room for re-entry. Okay. I mean, I'm happy we made into that. That's one of the issues. 250 ticks, which is the chart I'm looking at, is not bad. I think the 500 here would have been slightly cleaner. Yeah, the 500 would have given us probably a bigger entry. But then again, 500, that would have been a tricky trade to stick to. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, I'm tempted to wait for another trade. That was the pullback, the two-leg pullback going all the way down. 1, 2, 1. I could go up and see if there's anything up. I'm scared of buying in this area. It feels like too high. We haven't even broken a low. Okay, we're consolidating. Yeah, we'll just break. I think even if I buy, I shouldn't be scared of holding on to it. There's just 30 points so far. Yeah, maybe buy here. Okay, since it's going to the moving average, that's aggressive. Let's do that. Nice. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm scared. I'm seeing double top here. I don't like that. Come on, breaks that. I'm happy. Let's just break even. Okay, that's good. That's good. Really good momentum. We stick with the strategy. We trail the Heikin-Ashi. Wow. What the hell is this buying momentum? All right, that's one more trade. All right, finish. I started the video saying that I noticed that I had fear. Actually, I didn't want to reset the account because I was afraid of trading. Essentially, I was afraid of being wrong again. I was afraid of the pain that can be felt from putting on the positions. And I thought to myself that the best way of overcoming the fear is to just simplify. I feel like when I'm trading, I need to trade all the trades that come up, all the ideas that come up. What if instead I would tell myself just three ideas? I'm actually curious about the 500 ticks here. Yeah. Anyway, so just trade three ideas, and the point is that I'll get three ideas. If I'm making it, then I'm making it. If I don't, well, whatever. The day would be over. And so that's the first idea. It was. I'm still grateful I swam out of it. I don't think. I don't think I have the skill yet to be able to swim out of it when the market is live. I still would have freaked out. I feel those trades were perfect because it went my way and it was textbook. Right, you come here, two-leg pull down. That failed because it's not actually failure. This one just made you barely lose on this one. This one just a two-leg pull down. This is exactly what's supposed to happen. I should have re-entered right away. Yeah, should have re-entered, but that would be so hard to re-enter. Come and think about it. That's again same strategy. This is this, but here it failed. Here it worked. Okay. Um, and that's the third one. So I took three trades today. I've done my job. This is it. Done what I'm supposed to do. I'm very happy actually with what I just did in those last two because I've been struggling with trend following since last year. It's been my issue. Most of my mistakes that I keep on trying to call tops. I mean, if you notice when I got here, I said I was scared of buying. And so I saw this, maybe I would have bought here. This would have made me feel very comfortable about the buy. But then that went my way, which was good. But that was this. So buying essentially on the Heikin-Ashi here was the safest. Especially, I like seeing those candles. Like, this is too aggressive. You're not going to be just selling in everything. This is just profit taking. It's not like very serious. There's nothing to worry about. Here's the same thing. You buy here, you sell here, then you buy here again, and then maybe you will get faked out like you got faked out over there. But the most important thing is that the trend is not over. The trend is very bullish. Wow. Okay. All right. So that being said, I actually feel satisfied because I was aware of the mistakes I did, and I was very annoyed that I did mistakes. And the annoyed is not annoyed in the sense of like self-shaming as much as it's me saying that it's too painful. And I'm very keen that if I'm to allow this mistake to happen again, I'm going to experience the bout of pain again. And that's not something you want to see. I'm also very happy of how I executed those trades. They were textbook. Everything here would have been textbook. This would have been a buy into a sell into buy into sell into buy into sell. Right? Those are very beautiful. That's actually 61A, I think. That's a beautiful retrace. That's actually reversal. Yeah. Beautiful reversal. Now, probably should be the first time I sell. Now you come here, you touch. I said 3. It will work. Yes, I know it will work. I know. Just no. Discipline. It worked. I know it worked. I know it would work. But I said, we don't fucking cheat. Whew. All right. That being said, yeah, that's day one. All right.